Well, hello. It's been a while since I've posted anything here. I'm so busy with so many other projects. Right now I'm driving through Lapu-Lapu. I'll give you the angle here. So now this is Lapu-Lapu. It's Saturday, about the 30 last couple days of August, and traffic's not too bad on a Saturday morning. It's about 9:15 a.m. Actually, I'm going to, which I do several times a week, to the job site where I'm actually building a house. I posted one video on it earlier, a couple months back. I'll put a link once I figure out how to do that. Shouldn't be too hard. I'll put a link somewhere in the description, I suppose. I've heard that before. And to my website that has the construction for the house. But in the meantime here, let me just show you a little bit of Lapu-Lapu as we drive through this. I've got a 10 a.m. Meeting, 45 minutes. I'm probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes away. I can have time to stop at Starbucks, but I'm meeting the architect at the job site this morning. She likes to meet me there every month or two, and just kind of go over things. It's real nice. It's part of her basic service fee. She's a great architect. Anyway, let me. This part's kind of boring, so I'm going to put you on pause until I find something more interesting. So here we are. I don't know, 5 minutes from where I paused it last time, and we're entering the Mactan Newtown area. Again, Lapu-Lapu, Cebu City. If you're unfamiliar with, well, here is this sign says Lapu-Lapu, the historic resort city, named after a Philippine hero, warrior, Lapu-Lapu. Anyway, it's spelled L-A-P-U, L-A-P-U. So this is the Mactan Newtown area, and it's an island off of Cebu City, but it's it's not very far from the island of Cebu. There's one of our traffic cops. That's how they get you here. I'll get back to that story in a minute. The traffic cops stand in the street, and when you do something that is questionable, they step in front of your car and flag you down. So they don't get behind you with lights, sirens. Anyway, they don't usually run a siren when they're in America when you're getting a traffic violation, but they just flag you down, and then you deal with it. So anyway, Mactan Island is off of Cebu. It's not very far. There are currently 3 bridges. There's 2. They don't really have names. There's the old bridge, the new bridge, and then the CCLX, CCLEX, and that's Cebu something. I don't know. Anyway, that's a privately owned bridge, and it's a toll bridge. It's not terribly convenient for me. I take one of these other bridges, not because necessarily it's free, but because it's just more convenient to where I'm coming from and going to. So here we are again. We're in Mactan area. I think they would call this Mactan. A lot of little stores here. I'm not really sure. This building up here on the right, I'm not sure what that is or what it was, but it was a big building, and it just looks like it was damaged from an earthquake probably, or typhoon, and it was never repaired after that. Off to my left here is a place called Bigfoot. I don't know if you saw that. My wife tells me that they do movie production stuff in there. So if you see Bigfoot, or if you saw it, you can back it up a little bit and look at it again. Movie productions, she knows people that have been, cast members in films and movies, and they work through Bigfoot. I don't really know if it's a production company. I don't know if there's a sound stage or something in there. We're getting a little bit closer now. If you keep going down, so I'm going to turn right up here, but if you keep going straight down this road, you will end up at it's a Marriott or a Sheraton. They're that same company now, but I don't remember which one it is. Nice resort. And then there's a Shangri-La, I believe, as well, which is another nice resort. So I'll put you on. Well, let's see. Let's just keep this going. I can cut this out if it gets super boring. But this is where we make our turn. And so this is called Maribago, I guess. And so up here on our left, you're going to see Mactan Newtown. And I'm going to actually pull in there because that's where I want to get a cup of coffee from a small coffee store that started in Seattle with one store and now currently has 38,000 worldwide. Probably would have been a good place to invest $10,000 back in 1980. Okay, so this is Mactan Newtown. It's a mall, and there's shops, and I see a McDonald's, and there's a lot of little little restaurants. I forget, mercados they call it. They're just they're shacks. It's off here to the left. They're just El Frisco Mercado, and they're just little stands where you can get decent food inexpensively. Up here in the main mall. Sorry, it's blurry. My phone keeps picking up the dashboard. Up here in the mall, things are more expensive. But it's nice also. I don't have to, if I'm just going to run in and get a cup of coffee, all I need to, I can just pull off to the side here. You see where this guy is standing, put on my four-way flashers and run in. And in the Philippines, they're so friendly. I come in here a couple times a week, and all the patrons know me. Hey, LP, what you gonna have? They know exactly what I'm gonna have. They don't even ask. It is your usual. They know exactly what it is, and they make it right. Okay, I'll take you with me. I forgot to put my four-way flashers on. I'm always nervous about doing that if I don't have the car running, because I'm afraid my battery is going to die. Probably shouldn't if I'm only in here 5 or 10 minutes, but I just never know. It's not like I have AAA here in the Philippines either. They just don't have such a thing where I can get them to come and give me a jump start. I'm never sure if people like to get filmed inside a business, so I won't keep this running very long in here. See, there you go. Hi, LP.
I still have change.
Filipinos are so nice, so nice people. Well, I meant to spend a little more time filming inside that coffee shop, restaurant, Starbucks, and I met a nice couple that have a child about the same age as mine, and I struck up a conversation with them, and next thing you know, they're telling me they're building a house, and that's exactly what I'm doing and stuff. So exchanging information, hopefully we'll hear from them, and maybe we can share a little information, help each other out. Okay, so back on the drive, there's the man I met right there, Joff, I believe he said his name was, one holding the child. Anyway, nice guy. lot of horn honking here in the Philippines. Typically I make a U-turn right with this guy. Oh no, not there. The next one, where it's legal. I've made several mistakes in front of law enforcement and had to deal with that like 3 or 4 times. Gosh, back in America, you know, I don't think I'd had a traffic violation in 30 years. Here I get them every 3 months. But I wanted to show you a little bit through here. This is Mactan Newtown. Off to the right is the mall. There's some hotels. Area is all under construction. There's some hotels here. If you stay at some of these hotels, they're not real upper scale hotels, but you do have access to a pretty nice beach, which is down the street. Here I am pointing. You can't see me. This is the Savoy and the Belmont. I've seen them there. You know, they're just average, you know, hotel room with a, you know, queen size bed or two doubles or something like that, and just one room. Nice. Can't say I know this area super well. I don't know what happens if you turn Mega World, Mactan Newtown. So I don't even know what that is or means. We're going to turn down here and we'll find out. Probably nothing. I think if I would have continued on straight, that would have taken me to the beach. That sign says no entry there to the left. So well, okay. This is really a weird way to go. I think this gets me out of here to where I want to go, but it certainly isn't the way that I would typically go. But this kind of shows you, though, a typical Philippine little neighborhood. See, there's all these sorry stores, they call them. They're, you know, like you can get little, you know, I don't know, what do you want to buy here? Chips and, okay, that lady's making rice and pork food and stuff like that, and you know, you buy Cokes, and here's some deep fried chicken, that sort of thing. You know, there's probably a name for it. I just don't know what it is. A lot of goats around here. So there's some goats. And to be honest with you, I don't know exactly where I'm at, but I think this will get me back to the main street. Okay, I'm going to put you on pause a little bit because this is kind of boring here. Just, this is the truck right there is PLDT Enterprises, so I think that's the cable company around here. They seem to have a pretty good sized monopoly on the market. Service is moderate to good. Like any cable company. I remember back when I was in the States and we were putting cable in, there really was only about 1 or 2 choices for cable. Probably can figure out which one was worse, but the guy that was working with me installing the cable to the house, he referred to that cable company as the Evil Empire. So anyway, now we got over here in the Philippines and in America, but what I'm using over here on this house that we're building, not where we're currently living, it's not a choice. Well, it could be, but it's PLDT is the one that comes with it. I'm using Starlink, you know, and it's a construction job site. Works real well. This is this is off to the right is a pretty good place. There's some good restaurants in here. LG Gardens, pretty good place. So funny. You'll see a McDonald's sign like that, and it says drive-through, but you know, 2.5 kilometers away. That's funny. Okay. Little restaurants here. I think there's a wash and dry. We go to that to pretty inexpensively wash our bed sheets and our blankets. You know, a whole bed, sheets, blankets, pillowcases, etc. Duvet covers is like $4. Wash and dry. It's pretty nice. So this is kind of it for right now, and I'll put you on hold. Okay, so I'm going to be cutting this off here now, shortly to it, but we'll make our turn here, and if you follow this road, and I think it's called Dap Dap, if you follow this road, you'll get to a nice resort that I really like. It's called Crimson, and I'll probably go there for lunch today. This is an e-bike in front of me, electric bike, I think. And they don't charge much. It's like $0.25. Maybe 50 cents. I don't know. Not much. Anyway, so I'm gonna put this on pause, or I'm gonna close this out for now. Thanks for joining me. Look for the link for the construction site in the description. I'll try to put that in. Let me point out one more thing here. This is the dormitory. What we're looking at right here is a head-on collision. This is the dormitory for a school called CIA. And don't let the name scare you like it did me. And I think it stands for Cebu Institute. There it is, CIA right there. Cebu Institute. Oh, International Academy. That's what it is. Cebu International Academy. There's another a dormitory over there. Anyway, a lot of foreigners send their children to this school for higher, it goes probably from first grade up to 12th grade, and it's they learn English, and they probably learn Visaya, maybe Tagalog. I'm not sure, and but it's a school that is really highly regarded. Okay, so I'm gonna close her up for now. Thanks for joining me. Look for the link and click like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Okay, thanks for joining Lande Properties Construction today. I'm going to take you on the drive in. I'm meeting the architect this morning. Her name is Kix. She likes to come by, as I mentioned, every month or so and check on the progress. It's part of our service, or part of her services, which is excellent. Very happy with this architect and the service she's provided for me. I just went through the first gate guardhouse. There's two. You can see how vacant the property here is. This is not officially part of our development, but coming up here where this second gate is officially part of our development. This is phase 2. And now we are entering phase 1. The guy recognizes me, opens the gate, and gives a salute, which I am not worthy, but that's that. So there's one house you can see that's completed. That one's probably several years old. This is ours. Sorry, we keep getting blurry. That's picking up the dashboard. Here's us. And so we have 3 lots. This is the first lot. the middle lot, and the third lot. This house is under construction here. These houses here were recently completed within the last 12 months roughly. This one and this one, and then right down here is the clubhouse. I'll turn around in the parking lot. I'll drive through the parking lot and I'll take us. I'll drive a little bit around more here. So there's a clubhouse. It's not really completed yet. We are having a meeting here this morning or this afternoon. I'll be attending. There's a pool back there that is not completed. So hopefully we're trying to get some progress made here, like on street lights. And I'm not exactly sure what. Since I don't live here, I'm not really terribly involved in the inner workings of the HOA, what's going on and what's not going on. But you can see there's quite a few larger homes here. We're one of the smaller ones, except for that guy across the street. So the beach is just to my right here. This is probably not the best way to get to it. So there's a beach, as I was saying. I had the sneezes, so I don't want to subject you to that. House off here to the left, and down here. You can get beach access here, I believe. You used to be able to. I forget what this is off to the left. It's a big place. I don't know what that is. Can't remember. Somebody told me once what it was, and I just don't remember. I think it's more than just a house. I think it's a rental, hotel-ish sort of a thing. So, can we get through this gate? No, this gate is locked again. So, not that it's really the best access to the beach anyway. There's much better sandy beach accesses that we can get to, but they got a nice solid door up there now. So anyway, so that's kind of our development. That is, I'm gonna believe that this development was kind of in its prime when COVID hit, shut everything down, which made it so people weren't buying the property and building and developing on it because they couldn't. And then some of the things weren't getting done, and I honestly just don't know. So I wonder what that is. So that looks like a new house going up there. I did not know that. I want to pull up to this gate up here, show it to you. Ask what it is. Is this private property or is this part of beach access? I'll ask them. I'm sure it's private. Okay, so a nice person came out and explained this to me. This is a resort, a Climacto, Climacto, something like that. Climacto Beach Resort. And so you could rent hotel space, or a room there. Oh, and that's part of that first gate I went up to. All I'll make a note of that in my when I edit this video. I'll write the name over that first fence that I came up to and wasn't sure what it was. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on pause again because this is not terribly exciting. Okay, I made a quick stop at the clubhouse. Here is entering the property, coming from the other direction, and we'll see if Kix is here yet. It's just a little bit after 10, so I am on time Philippine style. And let's just see here. Don't see any work going on at their site, but you never know. Yep, there's a car, so I'm going to assume that is her. Okay, let's just see now. And there's our architect's contact information right there. This gate is open. Yes, it is.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Is that the architect's car?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's see where we at today. Looks like they're pouring concrete up there. That machine must be really fun to bring up and down. 30 feet. You know, cement mixer. Jeez.
Morning, sir.
Good morning. Okay. So we got some more done here on the outside. Site looks nice and clean. I like that. Clean site, safe site. Oh, there's our roofing. Let's get over and take a good look at that. Boy, those are big sheets, aren't they? Holy moly. The final color, or is that a... No, that's a protective film because the roof's white. And this is our fascia flashing. It'd be nice to get some roof up there. Keep the water from going straight in. And I see the back of our architect over here. Must be, yeah, it's break time, so everybody's sitting around, which is fine. Must be. Put your shirt on, Carmelo. It's a family show. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Kix. Good afternoon, Ken. Good morning, I mean.
Good morning.
Yeah, I've been up a long time. Okay.